Turtles.
What is going on, guys? Good to see all of you. I hope you guys are all doing fantastic on this Tuesday evening. It's good to see all you guys. It's been a while. It's been quite a while since I've seen all y'all. We've had a lot going on lately. A ton going on, which I'm gonna explain to all you guys here in a bit. What's going on, Riku? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Um, I guess we'll start with how everything kind of started. What's going on, Holt? Yeah. Had to be at night. I'm not off work this week, so had to do it tonight. So I guess we'll get started, guys. I'll tell you guys exactly what all's going on with me. So we had a big move. We moved a lot of stuff. We moved about an hour away from where we originally were, and everything went really good. The move went smooth. Just kind of took us a little longer than we expected, but we are all moved. Everything's great. We're in a really good place. So yeah. I mean, when it comes to that stuff, it's really good. I couldn't ask. I'm back in my hometown. Um, I'm super happy, super happy. As you guys know, we had the break in to our house a couple months ago. So we've been trying as hard as we can to get out of there, get away from there, get away from all the negative bullshit going on and stuff. So this we're in a much better place now, and we're super happy. So when it comes to that, everything's good. A lot has happened since we started moving, though. When it comes to the podcast, I have the you guys can see I have the logo for the Rad Turtles Wrestling Podcast up. For those of you who don't know, Rad Rob Gaming and myself do a podcast once a week, and we talk about all the current product going on in the wrestling world. And we've gotten a lot of good feedback. I think we just dropped our 13th episode, so I'm pretty happy with the way that it's going. What's going on, Defender? Good to see you, bud. Um, while I just started my move, Rad Rob Gaming, got into we'll say, heated debate with somebody on Twitter. He got into the debate with a gentleman named Matt Coon. Matt Coon is a podcast personality, a wrestling podcast personality who is very well known. And when this happened, the guy kind of took a shot at Rob out of nowhere and was like a complete dick to him, and it was a pretty bad situation. But all these people came out of the woodworks to support Rob and have Rob's back and talk about how much of a douchebag this guy is and how everything that he's saying is wrong, and just saying Rob's a good guy, stuff like that, which he is. He's one of my best friends in the world. And so with this happened, a lot of people that was taking Rob's side were okay. So Matt Coon works for a gentleman named Vince Russo. For those of you who are wrestling fans, Vince Russo is a very well known wrestling personality. He's a former writer for the WWE, for WCW, TNA Wrestling. He's been a writer for all those. He's been around for a long time. Very controversial person, I would say, but also a very respected person as well. This Matt Coon guy works for him. Well, all these people coming out of the woodworks, a good percentage of them work for Vince Russo. And part of the Russo brand, which is Russo's kind of big company and everything, he does multiple podcasts and stuff like that. Well, Russo, not Russo himself, but a lot of Russo's employees, people that work for him, took Rob's side against Matt when it came to this. And it got kind of heated, got kind of ugly, but what it did is it got us some notoriety. And Rob he ended up gaining 100 followers almost overnight on Twitter. Like, he had a huge boost because there's people coming out of the woodworks, people that are well known having his back and defending him and everything when it comes to what happened. Of course, if you guys know Rob, he's not one to shy down or bitch away or anything. Like, he's gonna stand up and he's gonna talk. He's gonna defend himself. And so it was really really awesome to see. Well, the big thing that came, the reason I'm long winded about all this is because one gentleman got hold of what was going on. It's a gentleman named John Wangland, and John Wangland is the host of the Wrestling with Reality podcast, which is a very well known podcast. He found out what was going on, decided to listen to our podcast, and he loved it. He loved our podcast. He loved our delivery, what we talk about, how passionate we are, our chemistry, everything. He just went on and on and on about it. Well, over I would say the last week or so, I just about finished moving and was about to get ready to start streaming. Like, I was about ready to go, guys. We were gonna get into Grand Poo World 2. We were gonna play some Mario Maker. I know you guys saw the announcement of Mario Maker 2 coming out. Super, super stoked, super excited about all that, And John got a hold of us and had a meeting with us last Monday. Not yesterday, the Monday before. And he told us that now that it's out in the open, I can actually break the news to you guys. John Wangland is starting a wrestling, not wrestling. Okay, he's starting a podcast network, and this podcast network is called the Reality Check Podcast Network, and it's going to have about 5 upstart shows, and it's going to have 3 big name shows from 2 big names in the world of wrestling and a big name that's not part of the world of wrestling, but these are people that are very, very well known. I cannot drop their names yet, unfortunately. I can't drop the names because they haven't put pen to paper yet. So hopefully in the next week, 2 weeks maybe, I'll have at least a name for you guys of what's going on. But yes, Defender, John has chosen our podcast to be one of these upstart podcasts to be a part of this. And by doing this, they're going to be handling all of our merchandise. They're going to be handling our promotional work. They're going to be handling our advertisements, which is the big part. We already have advertisers set in place. And for those of you that have been around the Twitch world long enough, you guys know how advertisers work. Advertisers pay money. And we're going to be getting to a spot very, very quickly where we're going to have advertisers coming to us because we're going to be on such a big platform that we're going to be able to start making money and making a living off of podcasting. So that's the ultimate goal. And this entire network's going to be all cross-promotional with each other. So when these big name streamers come in, when these big name podcasters come in and talking about different things going on, they're going to be promoting us as well. So any kind of, fallback, any kind of, we're going to ride their coattails as much as possible. We're going to do our part as a small stream, but they're going to be helping us grow. And so, like, this is a super, super, super big opportunity, and I've been kind of back and forth on it. I've been fighting with it. Yes, Holt, that is the thing too, is that I've heard numbers in the 150,000 mark when it comes to weekly downloads. So if I get a small percentage of that, we could hit partner. We could hit partner very, very, very easily on Twitch. So the network launches on April 3rd. That's the very first day. Our first podcast will launch April 4th. And I'm not sure what exactly we're going to have planned. It is the podcast right before WrestleMania. So it is a big one for Rob and I. We're going to have a guest on. We've already done a couple podcasts with some guests over the last couple weeks. We did a reaction show to the pay-per-view on Sunday. We had an interview with John Wangland, the president of Reality Check Wrestling, our Reality Check Podcast Network, last night. Tomorrow we have our regular podcast, and Thursday we're on John's podcast as guests. So things are growing. Things are growing very, very quick, guys. All this has kind of happened. Thank you so much for that Twitch Prime sub, man. I really, really appreciate it.
I'm glad for you. Take the opportunity you deserve, my friend. You only have one shot, one opportunity to seize everything you ever wanted, one moment.
Make it happen. That's it. Thank you so much for that, bro. I was actually gonna tell you guys to please Exactly, Defender. You got it. You got it. I love that song. It's a great song. I was going to tell you guys to please don't subscribe and don't send any bits or anything, because as much as great as this news is, I do have some bad news for you guys. I'm not quitting streaming altogether. I want to make that very, very clear before I do anything else. I I love streaming. I love playing games. There's so many things coming out right now. Um, so I'm not quitting streaming altogether. But I have to really, really concentrate on this podcast thing now. It has kind of taken priority over the streaming. The streaming was my priority, but now that this has this opportunity to turn into something that could be a career for the rest of my life, I've really, really got to focus on this. Um, so the streams are going to be more random. I'm not going to really be able to have a schedule anymore of when I could stream, because the podcast, like I was told about 2 interviews last night. And then, well, the interviews come up during when I have a stream schedule. I don't want to tell you guys, hey, I'm going to be on Thursday and Friday, and then these interviews come up and I got to do those. Um, just want to tell you guys, we're right at a year, like almost to the day we're at a year when we started streaming, and we've had a lot of fun. I've met a lot of cool people. Defender, you've been here like damn near since the start. You're an awesome dude. Holt, you came in more recently, and you're awesome too. Hey, what's going on, Boo? Boo with that tier 1 sub. Boo had to hit the year. Boo hit the year. That's awesome. I'm so happy to see that Boo hit the year. Um, thank you, guys. Thank you for that, for all your support. But this isn't goodbye. I don't want to tell you, this isn't goodbye to you guys. Hey, come here. Come here. Ugh. This is another priority of mine. This is my nephew. Hey. Hey, what'd you do? Hey, stop it. Okay. This is another response. Hey, what are you doing? Okay, go watch it. I'm trying to make you famous, but go watch it. Here. Hey, don't hit my phone. We'll fight. There you go. Okay. So that's Nephew Turtle. Yeah. Yeah, that's my buddy. That's my buddy. That's another responsibility of mine. I live with my sister and my nephew, and I want to help take care of them. He's getting a little older now too, so I really need to take some time for that. So guys, I'm gonna be so swamped for the next couple months. I'm hoping to have everything set in place, everything ready to go, kind of know exactly where I'm gonna be setting my future, everything by June, which is great because June is when Mario Maker 2 comes out. Guys, I haven't talked to you guys since they released it. I cannot tell you how freaking stoked I am about Mario Maker 2 coming out. I am so happy. We're going to be throwing streams out left and right. By this time, like I said, I'll know kind of where I stand with the podcast thing. Rob and I will have a better schedule. Rob and I's goal is to do Mondays and Wednesdays for our podcast. Monday we'll have our interview. Wednesday will be our regular show. So hopefully that'll free up the rest of my week. If that happens, on a scale of 1 to X Water, how excited am I? I don't know if I could be as exciting as X Water. X Water is the most exciting person I've ever met in my life. So, June 13th. June 13th would be good. I'm hoping for June 24th just because it's my birthday. But I guess it's going to be on a Tuesday, isn't it? My birthday's on a Monday, so I'll go the 25th. So, but yeah. Like I said, guys, I'm not stopping streaming. The only thing is the 13th year is awesome. Awesome, good deal. But like I said, it's going to be less of a schedule, more of keep an eye on Twitter, keep an eye on Discord, stuff like that. I will let you guys know as soon as I'm jumping on. I am going to be doing more YouTube stuff now that I'm actually settled. I'm here. Once I do get free time, I can do some YouTube stuff. The only thing is it's hard for me to jump on the stream and everything if I have limited time. But I can do YouTube videos though. So I am going to be doing YouTube videos. I don't know if I'm going to finish Grand Poo World. I might come back to it. But I am going to do Grand Poo World 2. And I've stayed away from spoilers for the most part. It's very soon. Yeah, I cannot believe they're saying June. So yeah, I'm really stoked about that. But yeah, we're going to do Grand Poo World 2. Hopefully I can get it beat by the time Mario Maker 2 comes out. So yeah, yeah, for sure. That's the plan. So be patient with me, guys. I really, really, really. I mean, I wish I could name every single one of y'all by name. And thank you for everything you guys have done. Oh yeah, there is no June 31st. That's true. You're not an idiot, but I didn't even think about that either. So, but guys, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for the last year. Thank you for you newer guys that are here. You guys are just as just as special and just as much part of this as everybody else. This isn't goodbye. This is just a temporary shelving until the bigger thing kind of gets out of the way, if that makes sense. Then but we're definitely still going to be around. I still love gaming. I love interacting with all you guys. You guys are great. So make sure you guys pass the word on to everybody. Make sure you guys check out the podcast. Please, please do. Even if you guys are not wrestling fans, you guys, a lot of you guys know Rob and myself. I think we're pretty entertaining. We're a lot of fun to listen to. Here's the link for you guys. It's where you guys can find our podcast at. We drop one a week. We've actually dropped two this week already. We have a regular show tomorrow, so we're gonna have 3 dropping this week. A lot of podcasts. But make sure you guys check it out. I think you guys will really enjoy it. It's really good. But like I said, guys, just keep an eye on Twitter, keep an eye on Discord. Make sure you set your notifications on Twitter or on Twitch. I will be in and out, and I will be throwing some random streams out there. So that's it, guys. That's all I got for y'all. Thanks for you guys that came and hung out. I really appreciate it. The last time I did an announcement, it was when the break-in happened. So this one is definitely a much more positive one, because there is some big stuff coming up that I'm very, very excited about. And hopefully I'll be able to share it with all you guys within the next couple months. And keep fingers crossed. Because, you guys, like I said, you guys are a big part of this too. I wouldn't have had this opportunity for the podcast without you guys. And, so you guys are very important to this. Thank you. Every single one of y'all. Y'all are so great. So, all right, guys, I'm going to jump off here. You guys go watch more Pooh World. And hope you guys are all doing very, very well. And I will see you guys very, very soon. I promise from the bottom of my heart. I will see y'all very soon. So you guys take care.